Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to do what if Ireland made an empire. So so what they're going to do first is build up their military to be unreasonably large, and then declare war on the United Kingdom. Just gotta get this. I'm going to leave Gibraltar out of it, saying that they gain their independence or something like that. So what they're going to do is move in to capture Northern Ireland, which they eventually manage to do. They will then capture the Isle of Man and begin invading around this area here, around the Isle of Man. They begin making a solid front line by taking out the coast, securing the Isle of Man, and as well as moving down to secure Wales. They begin trying to capture all of Wales first, so that they have a big area where they probably won't be pushed out, as well as trying to cut off Scotland, which they manage to do. Then begin working on pushing up and taking over all of Scotland, so that they can focus on taking over the lower parts of the United Kingdom or England. So after they eventually manage to capture all of Scotland as well as all the islands around there, they begin pushing down along the coast to make it as close as they can to England. They get stopped here, but manage to take over quite a lot of England. After they have successfully occupied this much, begin making their final push towards London. Closing in, they are closing in, and eventually they manage to capture it. They annex the entirety of the United Kingdom. There we go. After that, they declare war on the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg, landing in Belgium, making their way across the French border to capture Brussels as well as occupy Luxembourg. Then begin making their way up towards Amsterdam, which they successfully capture, and also manage to completely occupy the coast of the Benelux countries. They begin pushing up, trying to completely occupy Belgium, and now they are now they're going to completely occupy the Netherlands. And now that they have been able to do that, they fully annex all three countries. After they have done that, they declare war on France. They begin pushing from the Benelux region, as well as making several landings across the English Channel. Some manage to connect up with their main front line, and some manage to take over a region. Well, this one is at a standstill. So while the front line here continues to grow, they manage to take over Alsace-Lorraine and are beginning to con are, are continuing their push towards Paris. Their landing in Brittany continues to push outwards, connecting with the landing that could not push, as well as moving their way down and taking over Bordeaux, as well as the Frenchmen's entire western coast. And then begin pushing in towards Paris, as well as trying to completely surround France, and also making their front lines more secure, so that the France can't cut them in half. They made it to the coast on both areas here. They also managed to successfully capture Paris and are now focusing on the coast as well as occupying this island here. And now after they have completely taken the French coast as well as occupied any borders they have with other countries, they begin pushing in, hoping that France will surrender as fast as possible. But because of the amount of land they still have, they can't just starve them out, because they will be able to produce more than enough food for the soldiers. So currently they are just pushing in to see if they can break the morale of the French soldiers, and also make them surrender because they take over mines and farms. But the French decided to not surrender and fight until the very end. And then France fell. Now they are going to occupy this area. I'm going to make a puppet of this area here as well as that, and make a puppet here and here. So this here they will annex completely, and they will puppet these three regions. After that, they decide to get the Faroe Islands to be puppeted by them. Use that to have more control over the North Sea. So, and that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.